Meghan's new podcast title gives exciting update on expected summer plans. Her podcast series Archetypes will feature uncensored conversations with women. Exciting news for fans of the Duchess of Sussex who have been waiting for her and Prince Harry's podcast to launch. The couple's production company, Markle Audio, and Spotify have announced that their new podcast series Archetypes will launch this summer. Meghan will host the series that will investigate the labels that try to hold women back. In Uncensored Conversations, the mum of two will speak with historians and experts to uncover the origin of these stereotypes. In a teaser, the Duchess is heard saying, "This is how we talk about women. The words that raise our girls, and how the media reflects women back to us. But where do these stereotypes come from? And how do they keep showing up and defining our lives?" She also previewed the types of guests who will be featured throughout the season. "This is Archetypes, the podcast where we dissect, explore, and subvert the labels that try to hold women back," she said. "I'll have conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape our narratives. And I'll talk to historians to understand how we even got here in the first place." Archetypes will mark the first podcast series as part of Spotify and Markle Audio's exclusive multi-year partnership. Fans have been waiting over a year for updates on the couple's multi-million deal with Spotify, so will no doubt be looking forward to its summer release. Harry and Meghan's son Archie appeared on their holiday special episode back in December 2020 when they first launched the podcast. The first and only episode featured a collection of personal anecdotes and stories from guests around the world, including the likes of their friends James Corden and Sir Elton John, as they reflected on the year and looked ahead to a more hopeful 2021. Meghan's upcoming podcast will explore a powerful theme. On Thursday, Spotify revealed the title of the podcast, Archetypes, hosted by the Duchess of Sussex. The series will investigate the labels that try to hold women back, according to a press release. Speaking with historians and experts, Meghan will uncover the origin of these stereotypes, and have uncensored conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape narratives. The title refers to the theme of the show and is also a nod to Markle, the non-profit organization founded by Meghan and Prince Harry. In an audio teaser released on Thursday, the Duchess, who has a long history of activism for women's rights, addresses stereotypes that have long generalized women, particularly through the lens of popular culture and media. "This is how we talk about women, the words that raise our girls, and how the media reflects women back to us. But where do these stereotypes come from? And how do they keep showing up and defining our lives?" asks Meghan, who is mom to daughter Lilibet, 9 months, and son Archie, who will be 3 in May. The Duchess also previewed the types of guests who will appear throughout the debut season. "This is Archetypes, the podcast where we dissect, explore, and subvert the labels that try to hold women back," she says in the teaser. "I'll have conversations with women who know all too well how these typecasts shape our narratives. And I'll talk to historians to understand how we even got here in the first place." Plans for the podcast were first confirmed by an Markle Audio spokesperson on the 17th of March. Meghan and Harry announced a multi-year partnership between Spotify and their production company Markle Audio in 2020 with a goal to build community through shared experience, narratives and values. In January, Meghan and Harry joined a growing list of public figures in calling on Spotify to address pandemic misinformation on the streaming platform tied to Joe Rogan's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. A spokesperson for their Markle Foundation said the couple first contacted the company to express concerns about the all-too-real consequences of pandemic misinformation on its platform in April 2021. The Markle Audio spokesperson addressed those ongoing concerns in the 17th of March announcement, saying that Meghan and her Markle Audio team have worked closely with Spotify and their senior leadership to ensure that the digital technologies so many of us use every day are rooted in strong principles of trust and safety. When their partnership with Spotify was announced in 2020, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex opened up about their love of podcasts, especially amid the pandemic. "What we love about podcasting is that it reminds all of us to take a moment and to really listen, to connect to one another without distraction, Harry and Meghan said in a joint statement at the time. With the challenges of 2020, there has never been a more important time to do so, because when we hear each other and hear each other's stories, we are reminded of how interconnected we all are, they added. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.